Hello, this is Eric of Not BIOS, and today's video is what I call a hot tip. Now you may have noticed a lot of audio interfaces are powered by USB, like this Elgato Wave XLR. Not really a big deal, but what if I want clear audio? Well, I don't really have a choice if I want to have clear audio going direct to my camera. What if I don't want to edit after the fact? Sure, I could just stick to PC and use OBS, but I'm still not connected to my camera. I can use Audacity, still not connected to my camera. Still have to add it in after the fact. So what do? I could use headphone out and connect it to my camera, but that's going to be a bit of a hissy mess, and that's really not acceptable. The Elgato Wave XLR does have better audio than when it first was released with firmware 2.2, but don't turn up the DAX too high or else you'll introduce hiss back in. Now, the Scarlett 2i2 Gen 3, you could use the headphone out and you could use a line out. And this is clearer than the Elgato Wave XLR for outputs direct to camera, but it's still kind of hissy. Not overly bad, but still, we could do better. And of course, we have to power by PC. So what option is there? Recently, I purchased a new audio interface, and none of these, by the way, are supported by any company. This is all on my own. Yeah, so this is a tip for you guys. Now, first tip. First tip is to turn your camera DAC down, your camera gain, the volume level. You want to turn it to the point where maybe you can just redline or just slightly under redlining. You don't want to turn it down too much, or else what's going to happen, you lose your dynamic range of your loudness and quietness. Then you have to boost in post. Now, I'm not going to boost any of this in post. Everything you hear is purely out of the camera. I'm going to throw it into my editor, trim the front and the back off, and that's what I'm going to have. So this, what you're hearing in stereo, is like that directly to my camera. Now, first of all, I want you to listen to the silence to hear how good this is, considering it's directly to my camera. Okay. Now, if you want to go back, you can always listen to that. You might have heard me move my fingers a bit because I'm near a microphone, and you can hear every little sound. Now, what did I do to avoiding the PC? I got a new audio interface, and that is the Tura Audiofuse Revision 2. So you'll see it's not connected to the PC right now. It can be connected to PC. It can be. You see computer and you see direct. And this is 48 volts phantom power. So, and we didn't connect to headphone, by the way. The headphone would be kind of hissy. So that's not the way to connect this. And you'll see you have these two connected right here, two cables. That's because I have it split. Make sure you get a balanced cable if you do this, or else you're going to have some noise and it's going to be unbalanced. You don't want unbalanced audio. You want to keep it balanced. So that gives you the best audio quality without getting any noise in your audio if you have interference. This is unbalanced though, but I don't have any real electronics that are going to affect the audio here. And this is 1/4 inch, left and right speaker. This is speaker out. Speaker out from this audio interface directly to my 1/8 jack or 3.5 millimeter jack to my camera. Now, if you have a professional XLR camera, maybe you won't have to worry too much about audio hiss, but a consumer grade camera generally has, to say the least, horrible DACs. So this is your hot tip. Please consider subscribing and helping this channel grow. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was a great tip for you. And this is something that makes lives of creators much, much easier if you're using a camera. Thank you for watching and have yourselves a most wonderful day. This is not BIOS Tech and Studio.